Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot Tarot doing a quick read for you. We're going to go over your money, your career, your love life, do a general spread at the end. We're going to do the all signs if you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, if you're dealing with a Gemini, etc. If any card repeats, I'll point that out in case that's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I'll point that out in case it's confirmation for somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. I did not do a pre-shuffle, so we're just going to jump right into this. We're going to use the steampunk deck for the money portion, and I'll show you the decks I'm using in case you want to purchase one for yourself or for somebody else as a gift. Actually, I may stop doing that in the future. Alright, so on the bottom. Okay, so Six of Wands. Are you getting recognized in some way financially? Maybe you're getting financially compensated for something that you've done. Because look, this is like you winning. You may be winning money. That's possible. All right, so let's just take a look, though. And it is about to storm. It's about to, I think it's about to pour down. I don't know. The sky is turning black. You're feeling stuck financially, and you're having a hard time making a decision. But look at this. Well, whatever's going on with your finances, you may feel stuck at the moment, and like there's nothing you can do, and you're trying to figure a way out of something, and it's hard for you to make a decision. So I don't know what your specific financial situation is, but look, emotions are clouding your judgment over something when it comes to money. But yet we have completely opposite. So is this where, so things are going from being stuck and you being indecisive to, look at this, Nine of Pentacles that's, as far as a money reading, that is an excellent card. That's having everything you need, not needing anything from anybody. And if that's your financial situation, what you're moving into, that's great, Leo. Ace of Swords, very clear about what's going on, what you have, what you don't have, what's coming in, what's going. And then look at this. You just being really happy. Whatever's going on is making you happy. So I don't know if you're taking a risk. Are you gambling? Did you take a gamble on something? Because look, taking a chance in some way. All right, so I am going to move that up. I don't know exactly maybe we'll see when in a career reading, like what's going on, because we saw the Six of Wands on the bottom. So we are going to use the Tattoo Tarot for your career reading. And wow. Okay, so on the bottom of this deck, career reading, look at this. I think that confirms it. So Leo, you're actually getting recognized financially for something that you've done in your career, your job. What is going on, Leo? Usually you all get a pretty good reading from me. I'm trying to think. I think it's Aquarius that for the longest time, their readings were absolute stinkers. But you all have pretty much consistently had, everything come up roses for you all. So, funny I should say that, because look what's in the center of the picture. It's a rose. That's just too funny. Ace of Coins, though, that's money coming in. So in your career, maybe you're making new money in some way, shape, or form. Did you get promoted, or did you start a new job? Did you start something? Because you've got, it's like more money coming in, new money. Oh, you know what? I already shuffled. All right, well, we'll just do it again. For some reason, I guess I needed to shuffle it again. And spill them. Spill them everywhere. Here it is again. Okay, so I'm not going to shuffle anymore, but look at this. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Coins. That's a Virgo card. That's a card of, when it comes to like relationships, you're not codependent. You don't need anything from anybody. You're good on your own. It's also a card of being single, but it's a Virgo card, and a lot of you all have stressed out. Ooh, okay. And try to be patient. So if in your job, your career, you've actually stressed out over something, I don't know what exactly has gone on, but try to defend your position or fight off competition, maybe. And that's probably it, because right now, with the recession, people are competing more than ever because a lot of jobs are laying people off. I'm actually going to ask for clarification because you're trying to be patient, What is the Knave of Wands? Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. It doesn't really, unless you're doing, well, you're getting more confident. I mean, Leos are confident anyway, but you're getting more confident in what you do, and actually you're looking better. So what is this patience? For things to grow, your career to grow, maybe? I don't know, move up the chain. Your Knight of Cups is, again, the Fool card. So taking a chance. That's going to make you really happy in your job, your career. All right, so love. Let's do love with the Runic Tarot. This is the weird... See, this deck is not the easiest to read. Okay, so that would be Swords. Man, it's hard. So this would be Five of Swords, but I had to look at it. I had to really look, because look at this. Where in the heck do you see swords, right? But they're right here. And I'm actually going to do this. Oh my God, I'm actually putting these glasses on. No, this is Pentacles. Okay, so feeling left out in the cold and poor. I had to look at it. There's the shields, and those are like pentacles. So, are you feeling left out in the cold right now? Somebody's, I don't know if they left you on red or what happened, but someone's ignoring you, making you feel left out. Oh. All right, what is going on with this, Leo? What's this devil energy? I'm actually going to shuffle this again. Let's do this. Let's just see. But has somebody, is that a bad habit somebody has? They ignore you, or they do it to make you feel left out? Is somebody like manipulative and they try to make you feel left out? I don't know if you're dealing, that's got narcissistic vibes to it, just so you know. Somebody who would purposely try to make you feel left out in the cold, so they would ignore you just to hurt you. That's not... Ugh. Okay, so is it big lessons or... Wow. 2 cards right out of the deck. First couple cards right out of the deck are, and this is in your love reading, are Major Arcana. Look at this, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. So, and those are both cards of, they can be marriage cards, commitment cards. Wow, look at this though. Leo. This is 10 of Cups. Now, is it an ending and a new beginning, or is it like you're happily ever after? Wow, look at this. So, are you reuniting with somebody? Because usually this is, look at this. 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, that's reuniting, celebration, happiness. And Ace of Pentacles. In this case, they call it shields, but Ace of Pentacles. So a new start. Now, a lot of times that's a card showing money coming in, but in this case, it's a new start, and it's in your love reading that's stable. Things are stable. So I don't know if... I'm going to get clarification on this, because 7 of Wands can be a card of someone being defensive, someone blocking somebody, or it could be fighting off competition. Give me a little bit of clarification on that one. I feel like that's fighting off competition. So somebody might be fighting off, if somebody wants to reunite with you, it's because they want to fight off the competition. They don't want to, but is this somebody who is like a dog with a bone, where they act like they don't want you, but they don't want anybody else to have you? I don't like that. Because Knight of Pentacles, that's also a Virgo card. That's like going the distance. That's like putting in the time and being willing to go the distance for somebody. But it also can be a card of things taking forever to get there. So hopefully that's not... I hope you're not dealing with somebody who's defensive. This gives me more Virgo energy. So, Leo, this Seven of Pentacles is somebody that, like, they take their time looking and trying to decide if something is worth it. You know, is this worth it? But sometimes people always think the grass is greener on the other side. So they're always like, is this worth it? Is this worth it? What have I gotten out of it? And then they look for something better. They're always looking for something better. So hopefully that's not the case. And I just noticed there's 2 sevens. Seven of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. Sevens are spiritual. It has to do with luck. So are you to reunite with somebody and commit to them and have a new start that's stable? Because somebody's paid to listen to their intuition and they're back to fight off the competition? Because that's what that looks like to me. Let's do your general spread with the Transient Light Tarot. And I'm always pushing my chair back. So let's see what's on the bottom of this one. So this is the Emperor card. In this deck, it's called the Defender. All right, so let's see. Emperor, bossing up, being in control, being the one in charge. Okay, a little bit of stubbornness here. Also, a little bit of miserliness and holding on to, and not being a little bit rigid. So I don't know if this is you or a situation you're holding on to. 3 of Pentacles, coins. This one shields, this one is coins, but it's Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is working together, teamwork to make something happen, things feeling stuck. That's twice it's shown up. The Hangman is a Piscean card. It's Pisces, it's things being stuck. And as hokey as it sounds, normally I wouldn't say this, hanging around just popped into my head, that's just goofy. But I don't know if there's, I'm not going to say that, if there's somebody hanging around that you're just like, go away. I don't know. But for some reason, hanging around just popped into my head. And it's kind of an obvious one, but things being stuck, and usually it's a matter of trying to see things from a different perspective. Oof, big changes though. So the Keeper of Vessels is like this is probably one of my least favorite depictions in this deck. I love this deck, but I don't need to see an actual organ. This is supposed to be the heart. It's this is the Queen of Cups in the traditional tarot, but it's the Keeper of Vessels. So the key is to keep your heart open. So any kind of big changes, look at this, 8 of Coins. So a lot of you all are going to be working hard, making money, perfecting your craft, whatever that may be. But look at this, big changes coming along. I don't know if it's because things have felt stuck. If something in your life goes through major change because it's been too stuck or not, there's been no movement, you're being told to like not let it make you bitter, not close yourself off to new opportunities. Just, you know, keep your heart open. So let's do the all signs with, I just looked at it, it was 1333, so I guess 333 is somehow prominent. But so the Radiant Wise Tarot for the all signs. If you are dealing with, oh yeah, so Pisces and Virgo featured fairly prominently with the 9 of Pentacles and the Hangman both repeating. All right. You know what this means. So is somebody wanting to return because they missed the physical aspect of the relationship? You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. So if somebody is returning to your life because of that, I mean, it's up to you, Leo. And it could be you. You might be wanting them to return because you missed that. I don't know. Aries is spying on you. And they feel like it's karmic, but they also, yeah, they feel like it's karmic. Like you two are meant to be together. Taurus is horny and is looking at their options, but they're not realistic in love. Gemini wants to be single and they're just focusing on work right now. Cancer is manipulating you with this. If they're walking away, if you're dealing with a Cancer and they're walking away, it's to manipulate you. If you're dealing with a fellow Leo, they're indecisive. but I think it looks like ultimately they're going to want to take a chance, take a risk. Virgo feels like your soulmates and they're ignoring you. That makes no sense. Why would you do that? Libra likes money and they're focused on healing, like self-love. I think they're doing, are they doing shadow work? Well, they're juggling. But they like money and they're focused on healing, I guess. I don't want to say I guess. They're focused on self-love, which always tells me healing. The Scorpio. The Scorpio is a chaotic hot mess that wants to revive things. Okay. Sagittarius, they want to, oh, look at that. They want to reunite. They're going down memory lane, and right now they're focused on their coin too. Capricorn, man, they take forever to invest, don't they? Is it because they're so cautious? First of all, the Capricorn likes attention, and they take forever to invest financially or emotionally. I think it's because they're just insanely cautious. Maybe they've been hurt in the past. I don't know. Aquarius is losing sleep over this, and they're at a crossroads. And then the Pisces, they are not real warm and fuzzy like you would expect a Pisces to be. They're kind of argumentative, and they might play mind games. And whoever you're dealing with likes to be in charge. They want to be in control. All right, Leo, thank you, love you, and I will see you all in the next one.